Hello everyone, welcome to the Novice Reader. I'm going to start today's video with a couple of quick questions. Number one, how many of you recognize who Mr. Phil Knight is? Any guesses? Alright, I'm going to make it a bit more easier this time, okay? How many of you recognize this logo? Most of you might have guessed it correctly. The logo that I just showed you is the logo of Nike, the biggest sportswear brand in the world. And the book I'm going to talk about today is Shoe Dog, a memoir by the creator of Nike. Captured into chapters in a year-wise chronological fashion, this book traverses through the formative years of Nike, the initial trials and tribulations, the time when the brand Nike was born, its association with the legendary runner Steve Prefontaine, the time when Nike was publicly listed as a company, and it touches upon some of the life reflections of Mr. Phil Knight. It was in the year 1962 when Phil Knight came up with this crazy idea that he wanted to market Japanese shoes in the United States of America. He took a $50 loan from his father and set off on an around-the-world tour for self-discovery. He travels to a lot of places and eventually ends up in Japan. He meets with lots of shoe companies to pitch his idea, and after lots of discussions, only one company agrees to make him the sole distributor of their Tiger running shoes in the United States, and that was the Onitsuka Corporation based out of Kobe. Back from his world tour to his hometown in Portland, Phil teams up with a legendary track coach Bill Bowerman to set up their own company, Blue Ribbon Sports Incorporation. Mind you, it was not Nike at that point in time, it was Blue Ribbon Sports Incorporation. Despite the fact that Phil has set up his own company, the initial years were of a lot of struggles and financial challenges that Phil had to work as a full-time accountant in other organizations to support his family. He had challenges with dealing with the Japanese who were halfway across the globe. The shipments that he received most of the time were delayed or defective time and time again. The conservative banking policies who preferred equity over reinvested growth. Phil and team has been on constant pressure to keep the company up and running. Eventually, in the year 1971, Blue Ribbon Sports Incorporation and Onitsuka Corporation parted their ways, and BRS wanted to launch their own line of footwear when the brand Nike was born. Even after the brand Nike was created, the challenges were far from over, as manufacturing capacity and capital availability has always been a challenge for them. One thing led to another, and as a next step in their life cycle, Nike went public in the year 1980 in the month of December. Just for information, Nike and Apple Incorporation went public in the same year, in the same month, just 10 days apart from each other. Now, almost 60 years after its inception, Nike stands tall among its competitors at a whopping revenue of $37 billion in the fiscal year 2020, and it is considered as the biggest sportswear brand in the world. And we need to understand the fact that even before Nike was born, Adidas and Puma had a bigger market share, and despite that fact, Nike was able to beat them at a bigger margin. I read this book in 2019, and undoubtedly this was one of the finest books that I read last year. Now, when you wear your Nike gear the next time, please do remember that there was this reclusive gentleman, Mr. Phil Knight, who had done a lot to make this company what it is today. Alright, if you like this video, please do leave your comments, please give a thumbs up, please do consider sharing and subscribing. Until next time, bye.